Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm going to start talking more about ahkam al-tajweed or the rules of tajweed one by one, and in the same video we're going to read together a new surah and practice what we learned, or concentrate or focus more on that hokom of tajweed. So in this video I will talk about al-idgham, or it basically means to merge. What do we merge, or what is idgham, or what we are specifically talking about are the noon and the tanween. So it is a noon as-sakinah, the silent noon or the sakinah, and a tanween. Basically the tanween is a noon sakinah because we know that there are three tanween: tanween al-fatah, tanween al-dam, and tanween al-kasr. And if we pronounce the tanween, for example, let's say sama'an, masa'an, shajaratun, the letter that I pronounce at the end is basically a noon sakina, a silent noon. That's why we say ahkam al-noon as-sakina, or the silent noon, and at-tanween. So whenever we see a silent noon or noon sakina or a tanween followed by one of these letters, ya, ra, mim, lam, waw, noon, or yarmulun. So if we see the noon as-sakina or the tanween followed by one of these letters, we have to merge. Merge what? Merge the first letter. Either if it was noon as-sakina or the tanween, we merge it with the second word, the first letter of the second word. Let's take some examples to understand more. So let's start with this example. We said if we see noon sakina or a tanween, so here we have examples of in case of the tanween, and here we have the noon sakina. If we have the noon sakina followed by one of the letters yarmulun, ya, ra, mim, lam, waw, noon, we will merge this first letter with the first letter of the second word. In this example, may yaqul, as if I merged the may yaqul, I merged the two words together. Min ni'ma, I did not remove the noon, I pronounced the noon. And how do I know that I did not remove the noon? I made a ghunna, as if there are two noons. Min ni'ma. That's an identification that we did merge the two letters together. We did not remove the noon. We said min ni'ma, min mal, miwal, min ladun, min rabbihim. So in these examples we have noon sakina followed by ya, r, mulun, these letters. Actually this hokom, or the idgham, is divided into two: either idgham bi ghunna or idgham bila ghunna. And when we say ghunna, it's the sound that comes from the nose. Min ni'ma, may yaqul, miwal. So the letters ya, noon, mim, waw are the letters that have a ghunna sound, or the sound that I just described. It comes from the nose. may, that's غنة. may يقول. So we call this إدغام بغنة. Whereas if I read this من لدنه, there's no غنة. من ربهم, as if I pronounce it a bit quickly, like I merge it, but there's no غنة. It's quick. من ربهم. But notice here, ميم مال, there's a غنة. Let's read together or look at the examples where we have tanween. And we said the tanween is basically what? A nun sakinah, because when we say barqun, when we usually tell a young kid to write barqun, if he doesn't know how to write the Arabic words or the tanween, usually kids who are around 4 or 5 years, they usually write it with a nun sakinah at the end, because that's what they hear and that's what we hear. So that's why we have ahkam النون الساكنة والتنوين. So in this first example, برقي يجعلون يومئذ ناعمة لؤلؤا منثورا ولكل وجهة. So those are examples of idgham بغنة. يا ميم يا نون ميم واو ينمو. فسلام لك من لدنه. We pronounce it in a quick way. There's no غنة. فسلام لك غفور رحيم. إذن let's repeat again. الإدغام أن يكون من كلمتين, so it has to be in 2 words. النون الساكنة at the end of the first word, okay, or the tanween, the last letter of the first word, and the second letter that follows should be one of these letters. If this condition was applied or we saw it while reading, we should know that this is al-idgham. Of course, there are some words that do not follow this case. Dunya, bunyan, qinwan, sinwan, because it is in one word, while here we have the idgham in 2 words. Here we have more examples. فمن يعمل خيرا يره. From this sound you can tell that this is idgham بغنة. فمن يعمل من ولي شيء وكيل من مال خير من ولن نشرك شيء نكر. So those are examples of idgham بغنة, because all has the sound of the غنة. فمي ميو ميم ولن. So that was the first hokom, which was the idgham. In the next video we will read together surah الأعلى, just because I don't want to make the video too long. So The video that follows will be Surah al-A'la, and we will read together and focus on al-idgham.